Hi all, got something a little different to post today. I suspect the title of the video has already ruined the surprise. I am about to take receipt of a delivery, and I am very excited about it. Alright, well the truck and trailer have arrived. You look at the side there, see it says Blackfoot Motorsports. I back up a bit. Here's the trailer, and my neighbor's just arriving home.
New toy?
Hello, neighbor.
Hi.
And there's the delivery man. Yeah, he's gonna wheel it on out for me. There it is. Brand spanking new Suzuki DL650 V-Strom. Oh.
Right in the garage?
No, go ahead. And it pulls into the garage for the first time. Well, almost into the garage. All right, let's get a closer look at this baby. So there's my brand new Suzuki DL650 AX EXP motorbike. It's even still got the tag on it. Sold. Let's take that off. Let's turn the key on and have a look at that gorgeous dashboard as it cycles through. You can see that it's up to 1 kilometer now. It was 0 this morning when I went in to look at it and get the inspection on it. But, you know, they were running it and pushing it around and on and off the trailer and whatnot, so that added the 1 kilometer to it. I should have taken the picture this morning of the 0 kilometers, but oh well, what can you do? So this is, hang on, I'm going to just switch to a wider view here. All right, let's have a look at this from the front, shall we? So the sun back there might not be giving me the best view of this. So the DL650 AX EXP. Let's go over what all those numbers and letters mean. DL650A is just the model number. That is the model name. They're all DL650As. The X means it has the wire spoked wheels. The non-X version uses aluminum rims that has these 3 spokes. These wire spoke wheels are lighter. You also get better performance in feel and bump absorption when you're off-road. Doesn't matter too much to me. The other part of the X is the beak, which I think is gorgeous. The beak really goes a long ways to completing the look of the bike as far as I'm concerned. Love that beak. I just think it looks awesome. So this is a DL650 AX EXP. EXP means it's the Expedition model. Starting at the front, we have the Vario windscreen. That's what this up here is. Added wind protection for those big long touring. This is an adventure touring bike. So it's meant to be, well, touring as well as off-road capabilities, street capabilities, off-road. It's not as off-roady as a dual sport, but it's more on-road than a dual sport. So the Vario windscreen. Then we got the handguards. These handguards, along with the beak, really complete the look of the bike as far as I'm concerned. They're that really make this bike just look so special. I love those handguards, they're just awesome. If we look down here, we have the engine guards. They just look gorgeous too. They blend so well with the rest of the bike. Being a new rider, and I do intend on taking this thing off-road, I expect those engine guards are going to come in handy. You know, I'm probably going to drop the bike once or twice this year. Like I said, new rider, going off-road, it's going to be challenging. The other thing about the EXP, the Expedition model, is this engine cover, which I think is actually fairly important on any particular version of this bike. There's two things about this bike that make this engine cover so important. If you can see inside there, you can see that that's the exhaust pipe, and it comes around and comes out the bottom right there. You can see it right there. So that goes around the front and underneath the bottom, and it's really kind of vulnerable. So if you go over a big rock or a ledge or a log, you could end up denting that and causing yourself a bit of a problem. But even more so, if you can look and you can see inside there, right off the bottom front of that engine is the oil filter. It's really exposed. So again, a log, a ledge, something like that could really damage your oil filter, and then you'd be kind of screwed. So the engine the engine cover here is going to be really useful. What else do we have on here? Oh, well, of course, what makes it a touring bike is all the luggage. About 120 liters total storage space in all the luggage. They stuck their logo on there, I don't mind that. 120 liters among all three bags. You can see the right one is, of course, a bit smaller to accommodate the exhaust muffler. Wow. The thing is just freaking awesome. So pull the key out here. Oops. Lots of space in there. So, neat thing, the bike comes stock, and then the Expedition package is added on at the dealer. So one of the things is this Vario windscreen that I mentioned. So the bike comes with the stock windshield, which they take off and put that on. And as a bonus, if we look in here, I actually get to keep the stock windshield. That's what this is. So I have two windshields. It's pretty cool. That rubber piece is, if I take off the trunk and I can take this plate off, then that rubber piece goes on top of there as a new luggage rack. So this is just my gorgeous bike. I am so looking forward to taking this thing out. Unfortunately, it's going to be another month or so before I can ride it. Alright, I'm going to switch to the tripod and start this puppy up. mention about this that I really like, the dash here. Let's turn it back on. See it cycle through there. Digital gear indicator, which is something I really like. Has a clock, also has a temperature. Something else that's really nice about it, it has 2 trip meters. So there's the first trip meter and the fuel economy that goes with the trip meter, and then there's a second trip meter and fuel economy for the trip meter. I really like having the 2 trip meters, one of them for the fuel tank range and one of them for overall trip. It's going to be really nice. That there is for changing the display brightness. So that's all controlled by just a little switch that I'm clicking right here behind the. So hey, let's see what the horn sounds like. It's a loud ass horn. Holy crap! So that is my Suzuki, my V-Strom. God, what a nice bike. Yeah, got the seat dirty when I took my foot off of there. All right. So when I take this out for its maiden cruise, I'll be recording that. Oh, of course. What a good looking bike, eh? What a good looking bike. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around. Hi all, just wanted to give a quick little update. It's been, I don't know, half an hour. So I've got my gear on, well, my boots and pants, just wanted to see how well everything was fitting. And so what I've done is I've made the adjustments to the shifter, brought it up quite a bit higher because I couldn't get the boots under it. And I was taking the luggage bags off. And one thing I was a little bit concerned about was that, you know, a lot of the time when I'm commuting and just whatnot, I'm not going to have the side bags on. And this just kind of doesn't look good, right? You know, you've got these things just sitting out there. As I discovered though, they're ridiculously easy to pop off. Once you got the box off, see, look at that. Doesn't that just look a little cleaner without it? Once you got the box off, just get yourself a nice big screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, and pop it right into the screw here, and then twist. And it just pops right off. I've already undone the other ones, and then it just pops right off. Look at that. That is brilliant. So easy to take off, easy to put on when you don't want them, and I love that. That is awesome. I mean, that is really slick. I thought they were just going to have to stay on there and then you'd have to run around with these ugly things hanging off the side all the time. But nope, just a couple of screws and they pop right off, and you can just line them up like that. Put your screwdriver back in. Push. I should really do that with 2 hands, but yeah, you just push and turn and it just pops right back in. I'm very happy. So that's my bike. All right, later dudes.